Today we're going to talk about the transport in Paris. Transport! When you're visiting a city, that if you don't know that much information about transport, can be boring.
Paris, known for its iconic landmarks and charming street, has a well-developed and diverse transportation system. The city's primate mode of transportation includes buses, tram, and Paris Metro, and an extensive network of bicycles and pedestrian-friendly area.
When I first arrived here in Paris, that I didn't know some informations about the transport. Of course, my bad. I didn't looking for that more informations about transport. So at the first, I bought a ticket like this that you can buy at the machine in the train station. That you can buy 1 ticket or 10 tickets. Of course, 10 tickets is less expensive.
When you buy the tickets of transport in Paris, that you got 3 types of tickets that you can choose. The first of all is the tickets in paper. Second of all, that you can choose the tickets in the card. This kind of card we call Navigo card. And you have daily card, weekly card, or monthly card. And the third way is to use to pass your tickets with your smartphone.
If you buy these tickets print in paper, within 1 hour if you need to change different transport, for example, from metro to bus, you don't need to use another new ticket.
Don't ask me how did I know this. I paid prices. In the beginning, when I just arrived here in France, and I need for my visa, I need to take kind of formation for the French language. So the school is not just beside my home, so I need to take 2 different buses to go to the school. And when I buy the tickets, no one tell me that I can use the same tickets. So every day I just use 2 tickets to go, 2 tickets to come back. It's quite expensive for me because by then that I don't have any income. So you need to know that in Paris that you have 5 different kind of transport. And of course, in the center of the Paris, that is more easy for you to find all. But in the center of the Paris, generally we take metro, or you call subway. The second one is bus. And also the third one is kind of a little tram, but on the ground we call tramway. And the third way is a transport linked with center of Paris and the Île-de-France, the bigger zone of Paris. And it's going to the cities a little bit far. And the name is RER. Generally is connected the center of the Paris to the Île-de-France, the bigger zone of the Paris. And the 5th way is Transilien, is also a little bit similar than the RER. It's more like a train for the center of Paris to outside cities. Yes, that's right. There's central of Paris and big zone of Paris we call L'Île-de-France because in Paris you have many, of course, famous places to go. But also in the L'Île-de-France you have many places to visit too. So when you buy ticket, don't get mistake because if you buy this kind of ticket, it's only for the central of the Paris. And on the tickets is written this kind of ticket is for the bus, the tramway, the metro, and RER, and only for in the small Paris zone. Generally, to buy the ticket for the transport will be the first thing that we do when we arrive at the city. So you don't know maybe yet where exactly to go. So in this case, it's better to buy this kind of a daily card. And when you choose the daily card, of course, you need to choose Zone 1 to Zone 5 because as I said, central of Paris is in the Zone 1 and you have some outsider cities a little bit far.
For example, if you want to go Chateau de Versailles, it's not in the center of the Paris, so don't forget to buy daily ticket in card. As you know, they cut Paris in two different areas. That the red spot, you can see Paris 55 is zone 1, is the center of Paris, is the small Paris. The rest we call L'Île-de-France is also Parisian zone, but it's the zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. So, you know, a lot of tourists, they are coming here to visit a lot of different places, not only in zone 1. So the trick is when you buy the tickets printed in paper that you can only use in the red spot, the center of Paris. So if you're not sure to do not take risk, it's better to take the easy card, the card Navigo or daily card. Like this, there's no risk for you. That you can go anywhere you want, you can do anything you want with this card. Daily card will be more free and there's no risk. Unless you know that you're really going to spend the whole day long in the center of the Paris, because you still got a lot of things to visit in the center of Paris.
In L'Île-de-France, outside the central of Paris, generally, especially in Transilien or RER station, generally there's no really a gate to block the entering. So I remember the first when I got it here, I don't know what kind of machine, where can I put my ticket? So I got a little bit confused. I said, it's free? Of course, there's no free pizza in the world. And you have to look for sometimes in the corner that you have a small machine to pass your card, or there's a machine to put your ticket in. So don't forget about that, because sometimes can be surprised when you're in the train because they got control. The ticket control sometimes can ask you the transport, the ticket transport. If you don't have it, you're going to lose a little bit money in your wallets. So my friend, unless you really want to take a walk in the center of the Paris to visit the small Paris near your hotel or something like this, or else I still advise you to buy the daily ticket, especially zone 1 to zone 5 will be better. Like this, there's no risk will be made. I know for some friends who already visit Paris, they have not such a good image about the metro in Paris. It smells bad, there's no air condition, there's crowded, and there's no radio telling you which station we're arriving. I heard you about all that. But my friends, don't forget one thing, that the metro of Paris is built in 1900. So it's more than 100 years old. Of course, it's not perfect. There are 16 lines, different lines of the metro, and there's more than 220 kilometers long on total, and there's more than 300 stations on total. And there's one thing is quite convenient. Every time just before you get in the station of the metro, that outside just beside you have a map with all the stations that you can check if the station that you're going is on this list to be sure that you're going to the right direction. So today's video, that's all about all the transport in Paris. I hope it helps you. If you do like the video, please subscribe my channel. See you next time. Follow, like.